on track. Episode 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the music.
Yeah.
And
What's happening?
what's happening? What's up? I'm
Just
just
chilling.
chilling, relaxing.
Yeah, vibing. It's Friday.
Yep.
And of course, we have our Swedish tradition back. We have our snooze pouches here. Just syncing it up.
So we're in a studio now.
Yeah.
I guess we've been in a studio before, but I feel like we've been settling into a new studio now. Everything's set up, and yeah, here we are, the classical brick wall, right?
Yes.
That you've seen so many times, hopefully.
Yeah, watch our shows we have been doing in the studio.
Yeah.
We hopefully feel quite comfortable with being with us today. So, shall we introduce ourselves again?
Yes,
our
sure. Go ahead.
I'm starting off. My name is Noah, and my co-host is...
Hamatsu, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. What should
Yes.
we talk about today?
We had a list last time. Do you still have that?
we did. I could pull that up, probably. That actually is a good thing. I actually have it on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Hi, Oster. How are you doing?
What up, what up? Hope you're doing good. Switch dude. There we go. We got some themes. So,
Yes. Hit me. What is the first theme
hit me.
of our
the
list?
first theme from last time was the HLTV Awards, but that's
Yes,
not
we have
nothing.
already talked about
Yes, we
that.
have.
So, but if we can we could recap it, but that's not necessary.
Not zero.
But
Let's begin with next part.
yes,
New movies or slash TV shows.
we have of course talked about The Last of Us. I
Yeah.
have seen some clips. I have been sent some clips to from friends that have seen it, but I know that you have been seeing it.
Yes.
So far, how is the series adaptation of the game, so to speak?
So I am a huge fan of the games to begin with. The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. They have currently been releasing 3 episodes. They had a pilot. They have setting up the boundaries in the world, so to speak.
Okay.
Introducing some characters, Ellie and Joel, of course, the main characters of the game. However, they went a kind of different route in the last episode. Episode 3 is pretty well talked about.
I have seen some
Yes.
people crying.
Exactly.
Not too many spoilers, but is it like sad ending of the, or is it like
so
crying of like excitement or
no,
like
not excitement. I
No.
would say it's kind of like a love story, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad because it is about Bill. He's not that big of a character in the game,
Mm-hmm.
but what they've done is they have some hints from his backstory in the game of his partner.
Oh, I see.
So the whole episode is about Bill's backstory and how he ended up where he is when we meet him in the game.
I see.
So that's kind of like the TV adaptation of it that you don't really see in the game, so to speak. You just see hints every here and there about it.
in the games you see hints, but in the in the series adaptation you actually they have to see and
The
take the route
backstory,
and
yeah.
see the whole backstory.
Exactly, and how
Okay.
Joel and Bill became friends kind of. So it's kind of like a whole backstory and like a whole love story, so to speak, about Bill and Frank. So there's they're 2 partners, and they meet each other, they fall in love, and you see that whole story up to, I don't want to spoil too much, but up to the end, sort of.
Yes.
So that's why people have been crying a lot about it, because it's very emotional.
Yeah. Emotional backstory.
Yes,
of the-
exactly.
the
And
character.
also, Nick Offerman plays Bill, and he does a great adaptation, a great performance, I should
Yeah.
say. If you don't know who that is, it is Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I have seen.
It's the same actor who plays Ron Swanson. So he's pretty much a comedian, right? And he does this kind of like serious role, and he does it wonderful. So it's kind of interesting to see how the spectrum of his
Seriousness in the actor world. Like
yeah,
he's,
like
he's from a comedian
exactly,
to
like the whole spectrum
Yeah.
from being a comedian to being serious.
yes,
Exactly.
I see.
So it's quite interesting. It's quite cool.
Great adaptation from the actor himself, so to speak.
Yes, definitely. An interesting fact about the TV show as well is I don't think anyone so far have played the actual game. I think the like producers and stuff actually told most of the characters or actors to not play the game,
Oh,
to not be influenced about it, if
I
that
see.
makes sense.
Yeah, I see.
To
I
kind of
see.
like do their own interpretation of it. So
I
that's
see.
kind of cool. Yeah, so Last of Us, if you haven't seen it, even if you've played the game or not,
Recommend.
I recommend it, definitely.
How many Rotten Tomatoes?
I have no idea, but I can look it up. Let's see. Rotten Tomatoes.
I just heard great stuff about it,
Yeah.
and I
Last
think
of
I'm
Us.
gonna watch it later because I'm too lazy at the moment.
Yeah. So the average is 96%.
96%.
Yes, that's the Rotten Tomatoes. And then you have the average audience score, it's 92%. And I think that is the show as a whole, right? Because
No, the audience is the people have voted on the Rotten Tomatoes, and the Rotten Tomatoes is their own
right, yeah.
people.
Exactly. But they also have it per episode, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because you have the first episode, 100%.
100%.
Right?
It's just great. The Rotten Tomato people are like, it's
Yeah.
great. We can't deny it. It's great.
Then you have episode 2, 96%. I will agree with that though, because like I did not. I mean, it was a good episode, but out of the 3 episodes, episode 2 has been the worst one.
Okay.
Worst one, quote unquote. Less good, I should say. And then you have the episode 3. It's actually only 97% though. Interesting. The thing is as well with episode 3, it's a very long episode. I think it's like 1 hour and like 10-20 minutes.
Oh,
So it's basically its own movie. It could have easily been
Short.
its own movie.
short movie.
So yeah, new movies, TV shows, Last of Us, big recommend.
What more? We talked about TV series last time.
Yeah,
What we want to see and what are we hype for at the moment. And I talked about Wednesday, the Tim Burton's adaptation on Netflix, the Wednesday Family,
yeah,
and season 2 is coming up, and I really recommend that show.
definitely. I've watched it as well.
And we also talked about the Lord of the Rings series that on Amazon. We talked about what we want to see in the next season, and what we what we are waiting for, and what we hope for to be in the series.
Yeah.
So that was my main point in that theme. We talked about just TV series in general.
Yeah.
Movies, I have not seen so much that is coming up.
I know there's some upcoming movies.
Oh, yeah, well, we talked about Odo.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, man called Odo.
Yeah. Exactly.
We talked about that. And I have been to the movies or theaters, whatever you call it, and watched it with my dad and brother, and we really recommended it. It was a great American adaptation about it.
Yeah.
It's based on the Fredrik Backman's Man Called
A Man
Uh,
Called Otto, yeah, the Swedish
a-
book, right?
Yeah, en man som heter Ove.
Mm-hmm. I did enjoy that movie though, like the original one.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. New movies and stuff. I know this February, like the 17th or something. I don't know. February at least, the new Ant-Man movie will come out. I don't know if we talked about that. Maybe, I don't know.
No,
I know it's coming out in
not
February. at
last time.
least.
So February and the
Yeah.
new and movies. Yes, I have seen on. I follow Movie Sign, the Facebook group or the
Mhm.
website Movie Sign in general. I follow, and they have they have been talking to the DCU, the DC people, and they have let it out what they plan for the next 3 years coming of movies.
Right.
And so they trying to battle now the
Marvel, yeah.
the Disney,
Yeah.
Companies.
So what are they thinking about doing? Do
and
you
more
know?
Batman.
More Batman, yeah.
They're thinking about more Batman. Think I saw more of the, not the Flash, but was it? I think it's coming more Superman or like.
Yeah, okay. So will it be Batman with Robert Pattinson again?
I think I saw him on the
Yeah.
on the site, so to speak.
Right. And then
Or is-
also Superman. So would it be Henry Cavill again?
Could be.
Could
He
be. You
has
don't
not.
know.
He has not talked about it, but
Okay.
it could be.
Right. I see. Other movies, I know. Is it Dune coming out? I think we talked about that last time as well.
Yeah, Dune 2.
I enjoyed that movie last year. How about any Star
How was-
Wars?
That was long time ago.
Yeah.
I have not seen new things about it. Series,
No.
not so much.
No. Okay.
What did I think about? I think
Sorry, I interrupted you.
yes, new movies that are coming up. Indiana Jones is coming back.
Oh yeah,
this
yeah.
summer.
I saw that actually.
Indiana Jones 5 is coming up
Is it
this
5
summer.
this time?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's like, and Harrison Ford is back in
Yep,
the
yep,
main
yep.
role. Like
Well, he
80 years
was-
old, he is
right.
still going strong.
Right. It's kind of like the same thing with the Star Wars movies, though. Like when he's in them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So was he in the last one? I don't think he was.
No.
It was more like, was it his son or something that was the main focus in that movie? The last one? Do you know that? I don't know.
Oh, the Indiana Jones movie?
Yeah, the one before this one.
Yeah, that was his. That was his. He found his son.
Yeah, okay. That's because I don't think I watched it. But I
He-
know it was about not him. Like he had a small role part in that movie.
No, he had actually a big role in the
Okay.
end of it because they was finding the crystal head, you know,
Yeah,
and
okay.
fought also the Mayans and
Yeah, okay.
and the Russian spies.
Mhm.
And,
Like always.
yeah.
Right. But this time then, what do you know?
I
anything
have
about
not
it?
looked at the plot, but
Right.
I just know it. The trailer was awesome.
Mhm. I mean, it's always nice to see Harrison Ford,
Yeah.
and it's just like the nostalgic feeling of like old movies getting like a reboot kind
Yeah.
of thing. I mean, it's not a reboot, but like, yeah, it's always nice. Same.
He's coming back, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is what I hype at the moment for.
Mhm. Yeah. So for me, it is Ant-Man, I would say. I always enjoy the Ant-Man movies. So the Quantum
Oh.
Mania, I think it's called.
Yeah, Quantum Mania.
Coming out now in February. Part of the MCU whole universe.
Yeah,
Marvel.
Marvel
yeah.
Universe.
I think there's more Marvel movies coming out as well.
They have a plan for up to 2025, I think.
Right.
It is.
And that's like phase 5, whatever they call it.
Phase 5, and yes.
So they will have like, I've seen some like timelines, right?
They are starting over because in
Yeah, 'cause they have, like-
the last movie in Phase 6 will be Robert Downey Jr. coming back as
Iron Man. Right. Okay.
That will be just
That's
ah,
a-
we're starting
that's-
over
yeah,
again.
right. But they have like the Fantastic Four, right? And they're gonna have some X-Men, as far as I've seen. Probably some more Thor and stuff like that. Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Volume 3 is coming.
Yeah, more Guardians of the Galaxy I've seen they are
Um,
planning for.
Yeah, that's what I can like think about come up right now. Uh, any other TV shows that's been coming on? Like you say Wednesday. Do you know if the season 2 is coming this year or will it be?
Yeah, this year they have.
Is it this year
yeah.
already? That's quite quick though. Well, I mean that's good. I know isn't Squid Game coming out as well with season 2? That's gonna be
I have heard about it,
Yeah.
but I have not seen it.
because
It's
that's gonna be
confirmed.
interesting. Because I don't want to spoil anything, but like I feel like the Squid Game, like the first season, had like a good ending, right?
They can start with a season 2 with great start.
No, I'm thinking like they don't need a season 2.
Okay, you more like
Right.
that.
Because it's kind of like the same thing with. I compare them with like the Hunger Games, right?
Yeah.
They are being led in this cage, whatever they fight, and they come out. But then you have 2, 3 more books, movies, and they do the same thing over again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But it's based on the books and it's 3 books.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand that, but it's kind of like the same thing with Squid Game. I feel like because they do these games in this, they get captured and
Yeah.
closed, and they have to fight their way out, kind of, and then they do that, and it's all happy. I mean, happy, but it is an ending. They come out, and then you're like, should I do that again in season 2, or like what will happen in season 2?
I see.
I've seen some information about it though, so I think season 2 will more be based on backstories. So it's kind of like a prequel kind of thing, up to where whatever characters is in the season 1. I don't know. It would be interesting.
Now you said Hunger Games.
Yeah.
They will
They
make
will
a series about President Snow's life.
Oh, really? Because
Or was it series movie?
I don't know. Because they do. They now when you
Because
mention it,
they are basing off the prequel
Yeah.
books.
because there is a movie coming out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like end of this year, like September, November,
Yeah.
sometime. So is that
It's a prequel. It's
Yeah, so
it's
there-
about President Snow's life.
right? Interesting. Should we jump on to the next
Yes,
section?
let's jump
We
to the
have
next
some
section.
world news. Do we have any world news happening?
World news. I have new things to inform of the war. If you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
The main focus of the war now is the Volodar, Kremina, and the Bakhmut front. They and the Wagner group is reconnecting down in south towards Kherson, so they will trying to stop the advance in the Dnipro region.
Yeah,
The Dnipro-Zaporizhzhia region. Now they are more greater forces trying to battle the Ukrainian forces around the place I talked about. It's now the Spetsnaz, the Navy Brigade, and the airborne brigades of the Russian army that are now fighting against the greater forces of the Ukrainian army around the Bakhmut and Volodar and like that kind of areas.
Yeah.
So we're hoping for the greatest. Now we can confirm that Germany will send 8 plus Germany-made Leopold tanks. I think it was 2 more countries that are going to send tanks. Yes, the United Kingdom will send Battle 2 tanks, and the Americans will send the Abraham tanks.
Okay. Right. I don't know much about it, to be honest. You have much more better insight than I have.
It's basically just Twitter and YouTube. So I
Yeah.
following. Is it called War War Information, I think
Mhm.
the YouTube channel is called.
Yeah.
So I follow them, and they report directly from the fronts, like
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
social media and other stuff. They
Yep.
get info from directly from the army and stuff. What more world news? I've seen that the Australian people have been led by översvämningar. Can you help me out? Flooding.
Floodings, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, like floodings.
And New Zealand people have also been troubled with
Okay.
rains.
Right.
Uh, what more world news do we have?
Trying to think of anything, like anything specific happened here in Sweden lately. Do we know about? Do we could talk about? I don't think so. At least not what I know about. Anywhere in the Nordics, Europe, America? No. Nothing happens.
Nothing.
We're completely oblivious about
Yeah.
it if
Like,
it happened.
If it happened, like, yeah, of course you see it on our channels like Aftonbladet and SVT
yeah.
and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you don't focus on it. I think it's like
Yeah.
you don't try to focus on it because it's
Exactly.
taking up your own time to think about it, and you feel
Yeah.
like, okay, that's sad to hear that has happened.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't just focus on it, so to
No.
speak. Like, we have shootings, we have our own problems here,
Yeah.
but do we really focus on it like
No.
as an individual?
Not that much, at least not me, because I feel like I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. You lost the greatest.
Yeah. Me personally, I feel like I get affected by it. Like, you feel empathy, you feel like feel for what is happening, and because of that, I usually tend to try and avoid stuff like it, like whatever happens in the world, so it doesn't affect me too emotionally. If that makes sense, I don't know. Yeah, that's just
I
that's just
understand.
me.
No, I can totally agree.
Mhm.
I feel pain. I feel emotion.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
emotions. I feel sympathetic and other stuff, but I just don't really focus in the end about it. I can feel for you, but it's not affecting me as an individual, I will say, in the end.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. That is true.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, we could do any more tech news happening in the world. Again, we were talking about AI last time.
Yeah,
right?
and we could, because
Talk more.
we could talk about more,
Yeah.
and we have done an assignment
Right, that is
about
true.
it.
We could actually talk about it. I completely forgot about it.
because we have.
Yeah.
Do we have like Twitch or something on that? Where we
Twitch?
could, like, what happened all around that. We could talk about that assignment because it's basically AI.
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess I have whatever I wrote about it.
yeah,
I mean, it's basically just links and stuff.
yeah,
But basically, the like whole story is I don't know if you should mention any names, but like it's a famous streamer who got caught by watching deep fake porn of famous female streamers.
yes,
And that's kind of like the whole story about it. And this have been going on for a couple of days now, and there's been the female streamers like answering the whole drama about it on tweets, videos, live streams, and stuff like that. This streamer who has done it has also made an apology.
Yeah,
both
but was
video. I mean, it was pretty lackluster. But
it was lame.
It was pretty
really
lame.
lame.
However, he made another comment after that, like a tweet longer, like
Yeah.
a description of like he was gonna take a step back and try and like.
Don't they always said that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was kind of like talking about taking a step back, try and do good, try and like support legal fees and
Yeah.
stuff like that for other female streamers who have this issue of like they are using their face as a deep fake. So they're basically putting another person's face on another person's body digitally with AI to make it look like they are the person doing different acts
Of porn.
of porn, basically. Yeah.
And it's sad to see that it's happening, but
Yeah.
deepfake has been around.
Mhm.
It has been other legal stuff, other stories
Yeah.
about it. Other
So
people have been caught,
yeah,
and
exactly. So
can you actually stop it? Deepfake.
I mean-
just your round of thought. Can you actually stop it? Can you actually stop the AI?
I want to believe that.
Yeah.
Yes. And to say as well, like, it's not.
Don't get me wrong. I don't support.
No, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, deepfake by itself is not what is the wrong thing here. It is that someone did a deepfake
Yeah.
without consent of someone else.
I get
That
the
is
point.
the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue they have been talking about
Yeah.
in the Twitter longs and videos.
Because
Like the main point of the most I have seen is why doing it. Like the deepfake was not the main plot of the discussion. It was the main plot was consent.
yeah, consent and like because it's always been a huge issue in the gaming world and online of like females being harassed.
Yeah, but
sexual harassment.
actress,
Yeah.
female
Exactly.
gamer personalities, female streamers,
Yeah.
like they have been
Exactly.
around for far too long, and as I said, I don't support deepfake. I don't think it's a good thing to do, and
At least not in that situation.
no, not really, not in any situation. It was basically like they lost the fight because why do we need it? Why have the community
Right.
doing it? Like why
Yeah.
do you need to feel that you need to watch me doing
No,
fake
no, exactly.
stuff?
But what I was saying before as well, like deepfake by itself is not necessarily wrong because they're using it in movies and stuff, for example.
Yes, I know that. I know that.
And that's like, of
But they-
course, with
but then-
consent and like,
Yeah. As we can end the discussion, they lost the fight because it didn't have consent, basically.
yeah, exactly. And you should not use anyone's pictures, images in any way if you don't have consent.
Yes.
And that's basically what it comes down to. So yeah, I feel like we are pretty much on the same page there. No consent equals bad.
Yes.
That's basically what it is about. But yeah, tech news is basically what we were talking about, and we were talking about AI. It can be used for good things as well.
Yes.
But it's
Like we said, it's sometimes used in movies,
yeah, exactly.
and but then you have consent because
Yeah.
the
And there
actress tells you that you can use it.
They've
And,
done it in like Star Wars, right?
Yes.
A lot of time. I mean, I say a lot of times, but they've like recreated like old characters from the old movies, and like deep faked their face into the new movies,
Yes.
right? To make it look like they're in the movie, so to speak. And in that sense, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a cool thing to be able to do in terms of AI and deep fakes.
CGI is freaking
Like
awesome.
CGI overall, yeah, exactly.
The CGI community is like
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Yep. Any other tech news things we've been talking about or hearing about?
We talked about like the new stuff that are coming, but like the new AirPods is coming up.
Right.
I follow Apple. I got emails when they dropping new stuff, so I know that
Mhm.
new AirPods is coming up.
Right.
Samsung, Android, are they doing something?
I don't
new?
know. I would believe so because they have the latest phone S22, and I would imagine S23 would
Yeah.
be coming probably this end of this year, maybe
Yeah.
like end of summer. I would think. Same thing with iPhone, I guess.
Yeah, probably on the
iPhone.
iPhone. Probably on the iPhone this year
Is it
too.
15 this time?
I think we
Or is
counted it up. No, it's 15.
It is 15
Because
because 14 is the latest one.
Yeah, 14 is the latest
I
one.
think
Am I
so.
right?
I never had an iPhone. I've never been an iPhone user, so I
Yeah.
have no idea.
I'm not sure.
Android Master Race, right?
Yeah, let's
No, don't
agree.
go, don't go into that.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, right. Agree to disagree. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Besides in the tech news, we have some esport news, maybe?
Yeah. Yes. Katowice play-ins is on rolling. They are playing the last games today. The last 4 teams that are going to the main tournament playing games today. Then they starting it off tomorrow. The main tournament is from the 4th to 12th. 16 teams will battling off. Who will win Katowice 2023? They starting off also the female circuit tournament year with that too. So the guys will battle for 1 million and the ladies will battle for $100,000.
So $100,000 is the bad price.
Not really, because
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the last place. They will get 1,000. No.
the winner of the female will go there with 80K and
Yeah.
I think they're splitting up to 500 or is it 425 to the top in the men.
Okay. Right.
So money will
Quite
be
a lot.
shared.
Quite a lot of money. Indeed.
Yes.
It's freaking insane how much money there is
Yeah.
in tournaments and gaming overall.
Yeah.
Like esports in general.
It's bonkers.
Yeah. So Katowice in Poland, right?
Yeah, the LEC. I think it's upcoming.
Yeah.
The spring season is unrolling at the moment.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
I have seen League of Legends matches are being played. So
Okay.
and I think the Dota season is up running.
Right. This is things I don't really follow. to be
No, I don't
honest.
follow the scene, but I think they
Yeah.
their season is all
Definitely.
unrolling
Yeah.
with the other games, so to speak.
Yeah. How is the ESCA has been starting as well, right? Is that what
Yes,
it's called?
the ESA is running up intermediate, open, and advanced is ongoing.
Okay,
So they're
yeah.
playing different
Yeah.
kind of leagues in
We
the
have
ECA.
Some players here playing in it.
Yes, we have our own Hot and Spicy in the open. I think, can you confirm, is it a game in the ECA tonight? I heard about it, or was it tomorrow? Guys,
If
Jedan,
so.
Obster, are you in
If
here?
so, go show some support.
Yeah.
Go watch it. Is it live streamed anywhere? I hope so. Maybe watch some if you have some time over for tonight.
And I think I saw that Curls won yesterday 16-10 their match in the intermediate.
Okay. Yeah,
So 5-1, they have won 5 games and lost 1 in their
right.
season.
Yeah. Nice.
And that our players, and in the Curls we have players from here, Crepo and Dugring are playing
Okay.
in that
Mm-hmm.
lineup.
Nice. 5-1. That's cool. And that is like in the open challenger. Is that what you call
That's
it?
they are in the intermediate, so
Okay,
they are in the
right.
middle.
So how is that?
You
brackets?
qualify from open
Yeah. Right.
to intermediate
Okay.
to advanced, or is it something more? I think you maybe have a challenger between that too. I am not
Okay.
sure, but I think that's just 3
And-
categories you have.
And the advanced is like the last one, like the top.
Yeah, advanced is the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Any other esport news events that we know about? Not that I can think of right now.
After Katowice, you have a some break. Then it's starting up with the Pro League. So
Right.
Pro League is a month, and then you have the playoffs down on Malta later on.
Okay.
And they're starting up the qualification to the Paris Major too. We have two open qualifications from Europe coming up. So we will have a lot of Counter-Strike to watch. If you want to watch Counter-Strike, you have you can just find a random channel on Twitch and you will see Counter-Strike.
Right. I feel like I always see Counter-Strike though on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's always been there. It will always be there, probably.
Yeah.
What about next section?
Let's talk about the next section.
Section on the list. It's called Travel and Events.
Travel and events. Yes, we have started up with planning our own event, like we talked.
Right, that's true.
Last time.
Yeah.
We have starting up planning that. But other in Sweden, we have talked about just going up to Närcon in Linköping. We have talked about it.
Yep. This summer as well.
Yes, summer as well, and maybe winter if we have time over. We have just talked about it.
I feel like that's pretty soon though.
That is pretty soon. It's on in this month. I think it's 23rd to 25th of February now.
Right.
And events, we have our own charity event coming up.
That's true.
We will have a charity stream on
24th of February.
Yeah, the 24th of February from 16 CET to
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
in the evening. So
in the evening.
Yeah, so it's like 4 p.m. on Friday the 24th.
Yeah.
To 2 a.m. like midnight, and then 2 more hours, pretty much.
Yes.
We will do a charity stream, and we will be doing a fundraising for Nova.
Yeah, Nova Ukraine.
It's not Nova right here, but
no,
it's
don't
called
take it.
Nova Ukraine.
Yes, the organization is called Nova Ukraine. They are a humanitarian aid helper for Ukraine.
For the Ukrainian war, yeah. That's right. So be there.
Yes, be there and support 24th.
Yep, 24th of February. That will be happening at Summon Esport Twitch channel.
Yes.
Probably, yeah, it will. Be sure to follow on social media and stuff as well. There will be coming up some more information about it. Dates, times, a link to the actual fundraising as well. So I don't know. We might actually start it up a little bit earlier, I think.
Yes, we will
like
start
the actual campaign. We should actually do that, right? Like a week before, maybe, in something.
We will
like
start
that.
We will start the campaign like around the 18th.
Yeah, I think so. That's right.
Like a week.
And then kind of like try and
to push it up to the actual event.
Raise as much money as possible, and then on the actual Friday day, even more.
Yeah.
And it's going for a good cause, right?
I will say so. I will say so.
Definitely. That's that. I guess we could also talk about the Summon show, like our game show.
Yes, on the 10th now, next Friday, we will have next week. So that will be the final of the season 1 of Summon show. It's like Jeopardy. Like you can think Jeopardy or Who Wants to Be
game show?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like a combination of it. We will have questions. We will have where to travel, music, quiz, like combination of them all.
Yep.
So shall we? Who is in the final? Who has been qualified for the weeks?
Yours truly, Hamatsu, will be there as a competitor.
Yes, I have also qualified for the final, and then we have JK from our own class, and also the Spider Cat.
Yeah, so that's us 4, right?
Yes.
Is there anyone else? I feel like we said one more last, like.
No, you, me, JK, and Spider Cat will compete in the final.
Okay. So us 4, and we're still looking for a host. Hopefully, our one and only Abbas could help us out.
Yeah.
I hope so. That would be fun, actually. But we were also thinking about, is this a live one, right? No.
Yeah, we
will it be?
will talk about it on Monday if we're
Yeah.
gonna have it live, but
Okay.
we will give you guys some more
I mean,
information about
it will be live on Twitch.
Yes, live on Twitch, of course, but
Definitely.
maybe we have a live
But
audience
we
too. We are not sure about it, but
Have-
more will come.
Yeah, more will come. We had some plans to hopefully have it like physically alive.
Yeah.
But we'll see about that. Hopefully that can happen. Any other events or travel things? I know. I mean, we always talk about DreamHack, but I know DreamHack San Diego
Yes, it's on the plans.
happening soon. Right?
Yes,
pretty
it's
soon.
pretty soon.
Because I saw the Creator Hub thingy, like
Yes,
applications for that coming. I saw it on social media.
Going and just going there and be with your friends.
Yeah, I mean, I do have friends actually living there, so I would definitely have like a place to stay if I would go. What is the issue would be the freaking time zones. That's the most annoying part.
Yeah.
Like traveling there all the way to the west coast. It
Then-
is a hassle.
Then I will I have an anecdote here.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin, he's a higher employer of Henry and Maurits, HM. He traveled from Australia to United States
Right.
to Sweden, and the time zones was just over 1.5 day
Mm-hmm.
in comparison. He
Right.
just slept 2 hours,
Right.
and then he worked to work for our family Christmas thing. We have
Yeah.
yearly julmarknad, Christmas party, not party really, but
It's
Christmas.
Christmas
Carol, is it called? Like no,
Carol,
that's the
when you're
carol.
singing.
Yeah,
Christmas something.
yeah. We have a anniversary yearly thing
yeah.
with around Christmas time. So he went from that, from traveling from Australia back home in
Mhm.
just 1.5 day in different time zones.
Nice. Time zones is a bitch.
Yeah, he thought that like this is a nightmare.
Time zones is a bitch.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That is just how it is.
That's how it is. That's how
Any
it
more
goes.
events, traveling happening? I guess DreamHack Summer again.
Yes,
Keep talking about it. But like it is.
I just confirming 2 things that I'm going to. I'm going to Comic Con. I'm going to DreamHack Summer, and
Yeah.
of course we always ending the year with DreamHack Winter. That's what
Mhm.
I'm going to at
Yeah.
the moment. But if opportunities coming or
Yeah,
other events coming
exactly.
up, I will go. I will
Yep.
travel,
Definitely.
and
DreamHack
of course
Summer.
our own LAN party here in
Yeah.
Tranås.
Exactly. That will be Easter. The
Yes,
Easter weekend, or like the weekend after Easter.
Yeah, the
I
weekend
think.
after
The Easter,
the Easter.
the Easter weekend holiday. The Easter holiday is what I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
So in April
yep,
we're gonna have it.
Nice.
So shall we go to next segment of the show? of
Could
the-
do.
the
Have
pod?
some music news. Do we have any
Yes.
music news? We do.
We do have.
Nova has. at
I
least.
have 2 female singers have dropped new music. Sarah Larsson and Eva Max have dropped 2 new songs. I
Right.
am not sure what they are called, but I've seen it on around Facebook and
Let's look it up.
and, TikTok, and they
New
have
song.
they have been dropping new music. And of course, it last time we talked about Miley Cyrus' new songs, Flowers.
Exactly. Can't Tame Her by Sarah Larsson.
Yeah, Kim.
1
Yeah,
week
Kim
ago.
Tame Her and
manufacts.
Yeah,
like
manufacturers.
interesting.
He worked for Vincent Drumsticks. If you ever
I
heard
mean,
of
I've heard about but like yeah.
and the drummer for Sarah Larsson needed new drumsticks,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was a real crisis moment. And but my mom and my sister, older sister, said we can drive if we
Mhm.
went for, and we got free tickets, and they got free tickets
Right.
for Sarah Larsson because they drove up new drumsticks for
Mhm.
her drummer.
Okay.
So that is
But okay, that's
was
interesting.
funny.
Yeah.
They are big in Japan.
Mhm.
Not the song, but they're
The drumsticks.
The drumsticks
Yeah,
is
yeah.
is famous in Japan, and we have Mickey D is a customer for them.
Okay, yeah,
The Scorpion
yeah.
drummer.
Mhm.
So what they have done to a lot of big artists and drummers
Yeah.
around
Yeah,
Sweden and
yeah.
overseas, so to speak.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know music. I don't really have any other.
No,
Things to say
I
about it?
cannot report some new. I just went for that.
Trying to think of like I guess could talk about Melodifestivalen.
Yeah, the Schlager,
Whatever you call it in English, I don't know.
I think
I
they
guess
call it Schlager actually.
just Schlager.
Yeah, I think they say it like.
But like for us here in Sweden, it's basically the
pre-Eurovision
Eurovision, basically. Yeah. So whoever wins that is
will
the,
represent
like,
Sweden
will-
in
yeah.
the big competition,
So represent.
and we are in. Who the freaking one last?
Oh, where we
time.
are, like the Eurovision.
Yeah, we are in England because Ukraine won, and we
right.
can't be in Ukraine, and the EBU has decided it will be in England.
All right. I was like, oh yeah, okay, because of the war,
Yeah.
obviously. So okay, why would it be England though?
Because they are already qualified. They are one of the big five competitor, and they
Right, okay.
paying basically for it.
Right. Okay, so Eurovision, whenever that is. Do we know any like Swedish people, actors who will be in?
we we will see a new basic thing and a new thing. We're gonna have the genre Epadunk. We will have Elof and Benny competing,
Right.
and we will see we will see the classic people and the famous actress Eva Rose and Eva Rose competing with a older theme, you know. And,
Right,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
Tone Sekelius will competing
Yeah.
again this time with a new song, of course. We have Theos, a young artist. They will compete later on. We have Jon Henrik Fjellgren
Oh,
competing.
he's playing.
Yeah, he's competing again. And what more people do we have? Victoria making a comeback
Right.
this year. Mariette.
Mariette, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Loreen as well?
Loreen is
think it
coming back
was, right.
to fight again.
I got an anecdote about that actually.
Yeah,
I will never forget, but it was 2012
yeah.
when she won.
Down
With
in
the-
Baku,
I don't know where
Azerbaijan.
she was, but it was the song Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
That was Loreen. And I will always remember it was 2012 because me and my ex-girlfriend at the time, we were at a party, like
Yeah.
a friend's party. And we were not necessarily watching it, but we just had it on in the background.
Yeah.
And we had just hanging out, drinking some beer, drinking. However, all of a sudden, someone, I don't remember who it was, but someone comes out from the bathroom and they're like, it's overflowing. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but she had flushed the toilet and it was just like poo and like water coming up from the drain
Yeah.
from the shower.
Yeah.
So
Nasty.
I had to call like the jour, like
Yeah.
whatever, and they came up with like this big truck, and they had like a tube, like a
Yeah.
thingy up through the balcony into the into
Yeah.
the freaking shower,
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, this was like right when she was about to win, and they
Yeah.
were like handing out points and stuff.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, it was just like a surreal moment because we were sitting there in the sofa drinking beer and watching. Oh, we're gonna win
Yeah.
Eurovision, and he was standing there in the background like the worker. So, oh, who's winning? Who's winning? And he was like doing his job at the same time, kind of like emptying the freaking.
I would love to see that. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's winning? Who's
He
winning?
was fucking emptying the poo from the bathroom,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Like, guys, okay, it's going fine here, but
Yeah.
who's winning? Who's winning, guys?
Right. So
Update here.
it was just pretty fun. It was a whole thing, and that was
That's-
pretty fun.
Yeah. I'm just getting
Yeah, but it
pictures here, like
Exactly, it was
like
a
the number, like, okay, guys, it's going good, but who's
Yeah.
winning Eurovision?
it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. So yeah, Eurovision music.
Yes,
It will start pretty soon.
it will start pretty soon, this Saturday. So tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow already? Oh, really? Nice. Okay. That's good. That's cool. Should we move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
We have about 4 more minutes until it hits the hour. Then we've
Yeah.
been going for, I guess, 6 more minutes for the full hour. We have some random facts or quiz questions. We want to do that.
Hit me up with a question, with questions.
Let's do it then.
Okay, let's
Quiz
do
questions.
Harry Potter this time. Because we didn't talk about it, but Hogwarts Legacy is upcoming. And I
you
want
go.
to battle myself with Harry Potter quiz.
Right.
See if I am a champion, as I have been told by my friends. They are thinking I am a huge freaking nerd, and I can agree on it. Because I have
Right,
literally
right.
a tattoo on my body.
So I have one here, and it's
Yes.
divided into first year up to 5th year, I think.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Kind of like.
See if they're basing on the
Six-
movies or the
No,
books.
but it's just based on like difficulty. So
Oh.
first year is easy.
Okay, yeah.
So
Mr. Miklo is here. Yeah, we're gonna battle in Harry Potter now. We're gonna have...
we will start out easy,
Yes, we will start out easy.
very easy.
Okay.
What are the 4 Hogwarts houses?
the 4 Hogwarts houses? It's Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Gryffindor.
There you go. What position does Harry play on the Gryffindor Quidditch team?
He's a seeker.
That is correct.
Up to his band.
What is the name of the pub at the entrance to Diagon Alley?
Why did I get...
This is the easy one, right?
Yes!
What is the name of the pub at the entrance to Diagon Alley? I mean, you
Shoot
know.
myself. I want to shoot myself.
I think even I'm also seeing the answer right here, but I feel like I would have known.
I have lost it, so tell me.
Right.
I will be extremely disappointed.
It is something you drink out, I should say, and it's leaking.
The leaking cauldron, of
The
course.
leaky cauldron. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
The leaky cauldron.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, it is.
What kind of pet does Harry own? And
What
is
kind
her-
of pet? He's owning an owl, and
Yes. But also,
Mm.
what is the name?
it's Hedwig.
Who is the headmaster of Hogwarts? Yeah.
Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah. Exactly. Who makes laws for the magical world?
The Ministry.
Ministry of Magic.
Yeah.
Who does Harry live with before going to Hogwarts?
The Dursleys,
Yes.
or his cousin and her.
Petunia and
he's-
Vernon Dursley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dudley.
Second year.
Yes, second year.
Let's not do all of them because it's like 50 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Could you name all 6 Weasley children?
But there are 7.
I don't know. it
Are they
says-
counting? Are they counting the twins like a person?
I don't know. It says 6 here.
So we have William, Charlie, Percy,
Yeah, 'cause
George.
William is not on here.
That's Bill. and he's the oldest.
Okay, is it called Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill.
Charlie, Percy, George, Fred, Ron, and Jeannie.
So wait, what was the one after Bill? You said
Percy,
no before that.
William,
Shirley. Is it?
Charlie.
Charlie,
Yeah.
because he's not on this.
Okay, but they have a kid named Charlie.
Right, but isn't that also the one who's not even in the movies at all?
Not in the movies at all. But
yeah, I think
he's
maybe
a-
that's why it's not on the list
yeah.
here.
Okay, I see. I see. They have based on the movies. So, but they have 7 children.
Yeah, okay, because that's more than I knew.
Yeah. One is a dragon handler. One is working for Gringotts. Percy is working for the ministry.
Mhm.
Ginny will become a famous Quidditch player. Ron is an orar and
Okay.
then going over
It-
to...
This is, I mean, maybe not a hard one, but it's like a tricky one.
Yeah.
Could you name all the defense against the dark arts teachers during Harry's 6 years?
Yes, I could. I know what the tricky part could be, but let's see here. So they're starting off with not Gilderoy, because that's his second year. But what the freaking is his first defense against? Oh, that's Quirrell, Cornelius Quirrell.
Yeah.
Then we have Gilderoy Lockhart, then Remus Lupin, and then we have in his 4th year. We could say it Alistair Moody, but they maybe have said Bartemius Crouch Jr. in this quiz.
Barty Crouch Jr.
Yeah.
in disguise as Professor Mad-Eye Moody. Yeah.
Yes. And then they have Dolores Umbridge, and then they going over to Severus Snape.
Right. Yep. There you go.
You see,
let's
I'm good at Harry Potter.
Let's do like a really tricky one.
Yeah.
Like the last one.
Yeah.
In book 2, I mean, this is maybe not that
Yeah.
hard. Who is the first victim to be petrified by the basilisk?
Who is the first victim to be petrified? It's Filch Katz,
Yes.
Mrs. Norris.
What spell does Harry discover written in the Half-Blood Prince Potions textbook in book 6?
Sectum Sempra.
Sectum Sempra, Severus Snape.
Yes.
Who invented it?
Yes. He also invented Levicorpus. And Langlock. They are not spells, they are charms.
Right. Harry and Ginny have 3 children. What are their names?
Do you want the full names? Because I
No.
can name them.
I mean, sure, but I don't know because it's not written here.
The first kid is
You
named
can say whatever. I wouldn't
James Sirius,
know. Yeah.
Albus Severus, and Lily Luna.
James, Albus, and Lily.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Do you know when Harry's birthday is? I think we had this last time.
The 31st of June. No, July.
July. There you go. Yeah. Let's see.
Make it 5 more and then we shall end.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
Make it really tricky. Like
I'm trying to figure. How does one? I mean, maybe not. How does one ward off a Dementor?
Ward off. They are casting off the Expecto Patronum charm.
Patronus Charm.
Yeah.
There you go. In the wizarding world, speaking to snake is a skill called what?
Parcel tongue.
Yes. Okay, I think this might be a tricky one. What
Mhm.
do the abbreviations for the 2 main wizarding exams, OWL and NEWT, stand for?
I know, but I can't remember what they're standing for. Nestle Exhausting Wizarding Test is Newt.
Yeah, nastily exhausting wizarding test. Yeah. Then you have OWL.
It's like outstanding or
You're on the correct way, but it's not outstanding. Kind of.
Overextending? Like,
No.
no. But the W is obviously wizard, am I right?
Yeah, wizarding. Yeah, ordinary wizarding
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Ordinary, okay, yeah, like they,
Yeah. Last one then.
The last of the last. Make
Which, I mean, maybe this is not a hard one. I don't know. Which Centaur rescues Harry in the Forbidden Forest?
it's Ferenzi.
Ferenzi. There you go. Starting out with an easy one,
Yeah.
or ending up with an easy one.
Yeah, I just Google like real hard. Like
Hard Harry Potter quiz. Or a rather difficult Harry Potter
Yeah.
quiz.
terrifying, like really terrifying question. Like he shall not know it, but maybe he's doing. Like I need to dig deep into the.
What is Ron's middle name?
Bilious.
Bilious, okay. Okay. This must be like, what is the code for the visitor's entrance at the ministry?
Oh, it spells out magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's just numbers, though.
Is it like 3 4 3 4? Like something like that?
I don't know. No, it's not on here.
Yeah.
So 62442. This also spells magic. Oh, on a number keypad.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 62442.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What floor will you go for a creature inflicted injury at Sankt Mungus?
You the disaster, like something like disaster. It is called disaster of
I don't know. It's just like first, second, third, or fourth. I don't know.
third, maybe. I am not sure.
No. It's first floor.
It's the first floor.
This is where Mr. Weasley was after the snake attack. Okay.
Okay. After Nagini.
I don't even know
attacked
what
us.
Sankt Mungus is. Is it
Is
even
there a
mentioned?
hospital? Yeah, it's the hospital.
Okay. What is the room with the archway and veil
Veil.
in the Department of Mysteries called?
The death room. It should
Death
be.
room, yeah. Correct.
And there was Sirius get killed by his own cousin Bellatrix.
Right. Oh yeah, that's that part. There's an image here as well.
Yeah.
What broom does Ron get for becoming a prefect?
Is it a firebolt he's getting?
It's not not on here. You have Clean Sweep 7, Clean Sweep 11, Shooting Star 5, or Nimbus 2000.
Could it be a Nimbus he's getting? Because he's getting a
I
pre.
feel like it's not, because that's an old one, right? It's Clean Sweep 11, apparently.
Okay. You have Firebolt, you have the Nimbus, and you
Right.
have the Clean Sweep companies of
Yeah,
broomsticks in the Wizarding world.
Yeah, let's do... I mean, that's not a... Okay. What does Bellatrix call her sister?
Sissy? Is that Narcissa?
Sissy.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Because she has 2 sisters.
Right. That's more than I knew.
Andromeda and Narcissa. And they are named after constellations.
Okay.
And the stars.
Right.
Because Sirius real came from the Dog Star.
Okay.
And that's why he's becoming a grim animagus.
Right. I see.
A black,
More you
big,
know.
A big black dog.
Right.
This is called Grim.
So, well,
Yes,
that's it.
I have battled. I got disappointed in myself because
Yeah.
I lost the leak cauldron in my head. But
Right. I feel like
I battled myself up to a greater stance.
yeah, I would say so. Doing good.
So Hogwarts Legacy, if you like that kind of games, it's upcoming. So
This month, I think.
yeah, this month. So we have been two random Swedish guys. My name has been Nova, and my host has been
Hamatsu.
See you later next time.
See you on the other side.
Thank you for been visiting us. Goodbye.
Bye bye bye.